Welcome to Orlando Attractions Magazine, The Show.
This week, Megacon is where it's at in Orlando.
And if you couldn't already tell, we're coming to you from Legoland for their big announcement.
As always, we've got theme park news, travel tips, a new giveaway, and more coming at you.
It's the latest news, the greatest experiences, and the best attractions, all in one show. And it's happening right now.
This week's show is brought to you by Theme Park Connection, where you can buy, sell, and trade Disney items. Visit their warehouse in Winter Garden or online at themeparkconnection.com.
The show is also brought to you by Mousefan Travel, specializing in vacation planning by land and sea. Whether you're headed to theme parks, a luxurious cruise, or an exotic destination, let the experts handle it at no extra cost. For a free quote with no obligation, visit mousefantravel.com.
We'd also like to welcome our newest sponsor, Undercover Tourist, our recommended supplier of online discount tickets to Disney World, Universal, and other Orlando area attractions. For the past 13 years, Undercover Tourist has been sending their customers to their favorite theme parks faster for less money. For more information, visit undercovertourist.com or find them on Facebook and Twitter. Welcome to this week's episode of the show. I'm Banks.
And I'm JeniLynn.
Hey, we're here in Legoland, Florida, taking in all the sights, sounds, thrills, and fun that these little plastic bricks can bring.
I'm really into this, Banks. This is
yeah.
Legoland, land of the Lego, the place where little things become big deals. I'm expecting a good time.
Hey, not only that, but we also have some big news to cover that Legoland's announcing.
That's right. It should be something to set Lego lover hearts aflutter. But before we jump on that news flash, we also need to cover what else is happening in the area with news in the queue.
Exactly, and the water park actually has to do with the news in the queue, so why don't we head over to the water park to cover that?
Sounds good. I'll just get down off of my high horse here.
Yeah, because I don't really like you being taller than me.
All right.
Here at Legoland Waterpark, it's just relaxing, just to lounge back.
This is the life.
Mm-hmm.
But there's lots of other things going on in life, Banks.
Oh yes, let's get to the news.
WDW Celebrations, a non-profit unofficial Disney fan organization, is hosting a special event April 20th through 22nd. Flora, Fauna, and Fantasy will showcase Epcot's Flower and Garden Festival, New Fantasyland, and the 15th anniversary of Disney's Animal Kingdom.
Now this is WDW Celebrations' first signature commemorative event and will combine things such as interactive games, scavenger hunts, group rides, group meals, and a few special surprises.
Sounds like a good time.
Oh yeah.
The registration fee to attend is only $8, but remember, theme park admission isn't included. To sign up, visit WDWCelebrations.com.
I've been to a couple of their events in the past, Studio 20 and Epcot 30, and they put on some great events, some great little perks for people that attend, and it sounds like it's going to be no different. Some extra special stuff too.
Keeping it going.
Yep. Now that we've talked a little about what's coming up in Disney parks, let's talk about what is already there. Disney pass holders now have the option of trading in their paper pass for a plastic one.
Yay!
That makes me very
happy.
happy.
We talked about this before. The new annual passes include an RFID chip, which allows pass holders to enter Disney parks using the new touch to enter locations that have replaced some of the old turnstiles.
Now, color-coded stripes on the new passes will be visual cues for parking entitlement, with orange indicating free parking and black indicating the opposite.
Also, once the Fast Pass Plus system is enabled, the passes will work for entering the Fast Pass lines of attractions.
Now, pass holders have been told that will be able to obtain magic bands to replace their passes in the coming months. However, there is no definitive word on when this will be.
Current annual pass holders who want to trade in their paper pass for a plastic one may do so by bringing their pass and a photo ID to the Odyssey building at Epcot between now
and May 19th.
Right.
Yes.
The paper passes will continue to work though, while Disney gradually transitions making all the renewed passes of the plastic variety over the next year.
I'm very happy about this because I know it's all, you can say having paper kind of helps with the environment and stuff, but really, you're having to replace the paper so much because it gets wet or bent or torn. I would much rather have these plastic passes as annual passes.
I'm looking forward to it as well. We'll see how it goes. Always just usually a few bumps in the road as we make these transitions.
And now we won't have to wait in those long lines on what's left of the old style turnstiles and go into the new ones. And
that is what I'm looking for.
I'm hoping too that we can also use our passes for test track as well.
Ooh,
maybe that's a possibility.
I love it.
Who knows?
Well, the hunt is on.
Really? What hunt? What are we hunting?
This hunt, as part of Disney's limited time magic campaign.
Okay.
Epcot is hosting a special Easter egg hunt this week.
Until March 24th, guests are able to search for hidden eggs themed to Disney characters at the park and record their findings on special themed maps.
Guests are required to purchase a map and stickers for $4.95.
The goal of the hunt is to find all of the eggs, mark their findings on the map with stickers, then show their completed map for a prize consisting of 2 little Vinylmation Junior keyrings.
It sounds really cute.
It's very cute. It's very cute. And I like Vinylmation, so.
And do you like hunting?
I like hunting.
This
You saw how ready I was to go on a hunt.
I know.
So I'm ready to walk around. Hey, it's also get some good exercise too, walking around World Showcase.
Sounds good to me.
It's always fun. Now, it's not just open season in terms of hunting Easter eggs. It's water park season, as you can tell. Both the Adventure Island Water Park near Busch Gardens and Legoland's Water Park right here are now open.
Legoland's Water Park has added twice as many Lego bricks since its debut last year, which I think
gorgeous.
Steps it up quite a bit.
Oh yeah. They have also a few new features that have been added, such as newly added Lego marine themed models adorning the wave pool you see right behind us here. A new grill, a brightly colored entrance for the Build a Raft Lazy River, as well as a newly designed entrance to the water park itself that features water spouts and bursting bubbles. You got a mermaid there.
I'm actually very excited about this, and let me tell you why.
Okay.
I was here for the opening of Legoland's Water Park. And while, as you can see, it's very beautiful, very colorful, very child-oriented, it's a great family place, I felt like it definitely could have stepped up the presence of the Lego brand in the water area, and that seems to be happening now.
If you look at this mural right behind us, there's just so many, like with the waves there, it just looks beautiful, and they're very colorful too.
Definitely. Well, we're definitely seeing spring as the season of growth and change here in Orlando. Over in Disney's Hollywood Studios, April 6th brings the closing of the Disney Channel Rocks show and the Pixar Pals Countdown to Fun Parade.
Now, no replacements have been announced quite yet, but rumors, I gotta stress this enough, rumors do say that the closure is the start of either maybe Cars Land coming to the park or even maybe a new Star Wars area, because since we have Lucasfilm now.
That would be a worthwhile
I
change.
would love to have a whole Star Wars section of studios going on.
I
that
think it
would be
a
great.
Tremendous hit. I hope Disney's listening.
Now, Disney's theme as of late is definitely out with the old and in with the new. And this is really true with Disney's biggest announcement this past week of Disney Springs.
Over the next 3 years, downtown Disney will be steadily transformed into Disney Springs, which will double the number of shops and restaurants. Disney Springs will also add 2 new parking garages.
Now, our producer Matt was there for the Disney Springs announcement and was able to interview Walt Disney Parks and Resorts Chairman Tom Staggs and Kathy Mangum, sorry, I always say Magnum with her, I don't know why.
It's kind of a natural fall.
It's a natural thing. It's Mangum. She's the executive producer and vice president of Walt Disney Imagineering. So let's check out this cool model of Disney Springs.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
And really, Disney Springs is made up of 4 different neighborhoods. The first one that we'll talk about is Town Center. Town Center is where most of the retail will take place. Again, we've got another image on the wall behind you, and this is more of a Spanish Revival architecture, just to pull it apart from the other pieces. Up on the water itself is the landing area, and this is where we'll have world-class dining, really taking advantage of the view of the waterfront. You'll be dining out on the waterfront in these wonderful buildings, and all of these buildings, even though we've got different architecture and different architectural periods, are really meant to be warm and nostalgic and just immerse you into the storytelling of this entire space. Our next neighborhood is the Marketplace. This will continue to be our family-friendly retail and dining location that you're, I think, pretty familiar with. The one big change here is that it will be connected to the rest of the development with a causeway. That will help with guest flow, but again, it puts you out on the water and you'll be able to really have just this beautiful, wonderful surroundings. And of course, there's the West Side. And the West Side, Disney's West Side, is industrial buildings, with elevated train trestle that you'll be able to sit on top for a lounge area.
Could you give us a little bit about the story behind the name Disney Springs?
Disney Springs, yes. Disney Springs is rooted in Florida history with our architecture. That is turn of the century Florida architecture. That is, we wanted to sort of conjure up the idea, the notion of Southern hospitality and warmth and nostalgia, and we feel like it's going to be something that we can apply that concept to the various neighborhoods here.
With the name Disney Springs, will there be springs, actual waterfalls?
Disney Springs is at the center of Disney Springs is this natural body of water that really sort of starts it all. And the idea is that our story is that we, in the turn of the century, people came in and built around the spring, and then as they became more and more successful, other neighborhoods popped up around it at different eras, slightly different eras.
And there's some elevated areas here in the west side. I think the story is those are abandoned railroad tracks.
That's right. We're going to have an abandoned railroad track here, elevated, and it is as though it was delivering goods to the warehouse district, which is the landing area, the landing area. And so the elevated train track, what that gives us is a chance to put guests up at a higher elevation for lounging, for dining, and just sort of hanging out. And then underneath it, of course, by day it'll be a nice shade structure.
All right, can you tell us a little bit about the name Disney Springs, and will the name Downtown Disney be gone from this area?
Yeah, once we complete the transformation, this will be Disney Springs, and we'll no longer call it Downtown Disney. And the reason is really that it's a part of creating this sense of place. Disney Springs is something that grew up around some natural springs. It harkens back to the great little towns that were in Central Florida at the turn of the century. And if you think of a place that could have organically grown from there into this place that you naturally feel at home, that's the idea behind Disney Springs.
Talk about any of the tenants that are coming in. Specifically, fans are excited about the rumors of Trader Sam's possibly coming.
Well, I don't want to make any specific announcements now, but we want to make sure that we pick a couple of places and give them that special Disney quality and Disney flair. And and we won't replicate exactly anything that we've built somewhere else, but we're going to make sure that those little elements, especially that are enjoyed so much by the real Disney fans, are here as well.
The building for Planet Hollywood looked a little bit different on the plan. Is it's going to stick around or change in some way?
Yeah, so think about that globe transforming itself into what really is more like an observatory. And so it will be in keeping with the period and the feel of the place. And we've spoken with Robert Earl and the Planet Hollywood folks. We haven't finalized the plans yet. We're excited, they're excited, so we're looking forward to moving ahead.
If there's any plans for any nightclubs that kind of bring back what Pleasure Island had?
I wouldn't call them nightclubs per se. We want to make sure that there's a good feel of evening entertainment here. We want to make sure we're embracing the whole of our guests. But in terms of adult night out, coming here and enjoying a great time, we'll make sure we embrace that really well.
Located just 25 minutes from the Walt Disney World Resort, Theme Park Connection offers a wide variety of pins, props, figurines, artwork, signs, decor, cast member exclusives, and other one-of-a-kind finds. Looking to sell your old collectibles? Theme Park Connection will buy them from you. Visit their 8,000 square foot warehouse in Winter Garden or find them online at themeparkconnection.com.
In Tomorrowland, Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress is filled with really interesting images. A classic Mickey, for example, appears just for a second on the top of a spaceship in the middle of the television screen in the last scene. Look for it just as the game starts on the TV, before Grandma starts playing. You'll have to look closely because it passes by quickly. It's a cool hidden Mickey though.
Now, as you may hear going on next door, it's the Pirates Cove Water Ski Show, but we're outside the Warner Brothers Game Zone, which is the perfect place if you're a video game fan. You get to play some great Lego and Warner Brothers themed video games like Batman and Robin right here. But you know what? I think that's a perfect segue for Megacon.
It is a perfect segue, Banks. Very natural, very organic.
Oh, thank you.
Megacon is the annual event that fans of comic books, anime, sci-fi, fantasy, and gaming communities look forward to all year.
That's a pretty broad spectrum right there.
It's true.
Oh, yeah.
But you might be surprised about how much these cultures overlap.
Oh, tell me.
Well, Megacon was created as a conference in the early 1990s for the fans of all these genres, and it's still going strong today.
Now, it's been held in Orlando since its inception, and the Orange County Convention Center is its home.
We sent out Patrick and Quinn to give us a look at this year's event.
Now, Quinn even dressed up for the occasion and got stopped by a lot of fans. So, let's take it away.
Hey guys, we are here at the Orange County Convention Center for Megacon. Now this convention covers everything from comic books to television shows to movies, and has a ton of characters. I have Fix-It Felix over here.
I can fix it.
That's not gonna happen all day, is it?
I can fix it.
Okay, it is gonna happen all day. Now people are just heading in right now, so we're gonna go check it out for ourselves. Let's go. I'm here with Jane and Indiana Jones. What is happening here? Where's Tarzan?
He didn't come today.
You gonna come?
No, he was stuck in a tree.
Oh, so you're just hanging out with Indiana here?
I gotta find some action figures before the Nazis get them.
Oh no. Okay. So are you guys gonna go exploring some temples, or what is this?
Definitely gotta find.
You know, it's a bit of a jungle out there.
It is, and you've lived in that jungle, haven't you?
I have. Searching for like the best action figures in that jungle.
It's a big jungle here at Megacon. This is Cook from Once Upon a Time. Am I correct?
Yes.
Now, how do you like the show?
I love it with a passion.
Now, how did you come up with this?
I found stuff in my closet and I was like, what the hell, let's do it.
And I think you grew the facial hair in?
Oh, yeah. The facial hair is definitely a thing you need for this costume. And just because, when do guys get to wear guy liner? Come on.
I'm here with characters from Silent Hill. We have Pyramid Head and Boogeyman. Now, if you remember, they had a house for Horror Nights. What do you guys name?
Sam?
And what is your name?
JW.
Sorry, you're really tall up there. Yeah. Now, did you guys actually go through the house at Horror Nights?
Yes, we're huge Horror Nights fans, and most of the inspiration from the costume came from that house.
Oh. Yep, they're scary. Captain EO. I'm here with Spider-Man and Black Cat. Now I have to ask, have you ridden your ride at Universal?
I have not.
You have not ridden your own ride?
No.
Oh, that is terrible.
Yes. Yes.
He's too busy fighting crime.
I know.
That's
I
all.
have no time.
Have you saved anyone today?
No, I've been saved myself today.
Oh, you have?
Yep. Little guy.
Are you just on vacation then?
Yeah, exactly.
Spider-Man needs a vacation once in a while.
Every now and then.
I'm here with Thor and Black Widow. Now, what can we expect from the whole Avengers team?
That's actually classified information, and I cannot reveal that under SHIELD authority, number 90601.
Oh, okay, that's true. Now I have to ask you, your hair is impeccable. How do you keep it that way?
Asgardian magic.
Oh, everything's so classified here.
No,
Okay,
it's true. He really does use his guardian magic, and he won't share it with me, which I'm very about.
why won't you share it?
I think the mortal word is it's classified.
Everything is classified. You may not know her name, but I'm here with Maria Claspus. Now, she has done some Disney work, some Vinylmation, you did the Comic-Con Oswald hat.
Yes, I did.
Now she's here at Megacon showing off her own stuff. So tell me, what do you have to offer here?
Well, today we're selling cute prints and cute necklaces and keychains and things. I recently started an Etsy store with my friend Kaylee Hicks. She's also an artist that I work with at work. And we both have a passion for cute, adorable things. So we decided to start our own business and sell our own stuff.
Can you tell me some of the things you have here?
Sure, we have Gentleman Hedgehog. He's probably one of my favorites. little gentleman hedgehog. I also have a saber-tooth tiger print. Nerdy deer. It's one of my favorites. Also selling a Parasaurolophus that likes hugs.
So what is your inspiration for most of the stuff?
Just happy, cute. I love drawing characters. That's something that I've always had a passion for, and also cute stuff. So if I can draw characters that make people smile and laugh, and if they look at them and it makes them happy, that's totally like a dream come true for me.
Which totally makes sense since you did some of the Disney stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Great.
It's one of my favorite things about that too.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Turtles in a half shell.
Cowabunga.
I've come to Megacon before not in costume, and it's a completely different experience when you come in costume. People stop you for photos.
Can I get a photo?
No.
So I think I found one of the best costumes at Megacon today. What is your name?
My name's Caitlin, and I'm cosplaying Miss Frizzle from the Magic School Bus.
Childhood has returned, and we have Iggy is his name, right?
Liz, I think.
Liz, that is correct. It was Liz. I'm here with Joe, one of the fans of Orlando Attractions magazine. Now, I see you are a Doctor Who character. Yeah. Now, I don't watch Doctor Who personally. I just know from all the other costumes I've seen around. But how did you put this one together?
I actually went to, I mainly went to Goodwill. Actually, the jacket I got at the Salvation Army store. My girlfriend, she got me the sock screwdriver for Christmas. And I actually have the 11th one at home. And the reason why I wanted to do the 10th Doctor is because, this is the first one that I ever got. And, I started with the 9th Doctor, who is Christopher Eccleston. And Doctor Who it's a really good show. If you're a fan of sci-fi and fantasy and Back to the Future with time travel, you will you'll love it.
I'll have to check it out. All right, I am here with Jack Sparrow. How are you doing today?
It's Captain. Captain Jack.
Captain Jack Sparrow, I forgot.
Captain in there somewhere, mate.
There is. Now, I have to tell you, why is the rum always gone?
That's because me bloody crew drank it all, mate.
All of it?
Every last bit and drop.
Oh, no. I'm sorry to hear that.
Bloody hell. So, why are you here? What's your purpose here?
I'm here to visit all of you. All of you people who are staying out of trouble or...
No. My goal is to get actually into trouble today.
Into trouble?
Into trouble. Now, avoid it at all costs with the federales, as it will. However, when it comes to pillaging, plunder, young ladies, etc., legal ones, then I do what I do best.
So we had a great time here at Megacon, saw some great costumes, some great artwork, some great merchandise, and are you done taking pictures now?
I can fix it.
I guess that's a no. Well, if you're in the area next year, Megacon is here every year, so come out and check it out.
The next time you plan a Disney vacation, book with a travel agency that's been specifically designated as an authorized Disney vacation planner. Unlike some other agencies, many of our agents' exclusive knowledge of Walt Disney World can help you get the most out of your vacation. And the assistance of our travel professionals can help you get a customized Disney vacation that's just right for you, your family, and your budget. Start planning your magical vacation today by visiting mousefantravel.com.
All right, now we're in front of one of my favorite sections of Legoland Florida, and that's Miniland USA. I mean, there's so much detail. If you just look out here, you right here with the Florida section, there's Bach Tower behind us here, Kennedy Space Center is over there. There's also, the Star Wars Miniland model display. That is pretty cool. This whole area, just so much detail to see. I mean, whoever thought that little bricks would be such a big deal?
I don't know. But they obviously were genius because these blocks are not only a staple in homes worldwide, but the brand is a staple in American culture.
And Lego fever continues to run high, which is why Legoland keeps expanding and improving.
That's an undeniable fact, but just in case you still were in denial, Legoland is proving its worth. It's time for their big announcement. Let's find out what they're working on now.
All right, look, all you have to do is just hold the camera steady and just make sure it keeps recording. Hey everyone, happy to report that everything here at Legoland Florida is moving along quite well. The foundation just has to be laid, and I've been looking again at the measurements of the ship, and I don't, oh my goodness! We found something pretty interesting at the construction site. Earlier this month, what we found appears to be an energy source of some kind. After further investigations, what we found is pretty spectacular.
I'm thrilled to announce that in July of this year, the new expansion to Legoland Florida will be the World of Chima. Now, what is this, you say? This is a Chi orb and is at the center of everything that revolves around the legends of Chima. This is a power source. It fuels the vehicles. It's a mystical power force that bonds all the tribes together in the story that is the legends of Chima. I'm delighted to have a special guest here. We have Lavelle, the prince of the lion tribe, just to make sure that we don't lose the Chi.
Now, what exactly is Chima?
Well, Chima is the new product line that LEGO have launched, and they've put a lot of research and a lot of effort into this, and it's researching actually way better than Ninjago, and there's a lot of energy behind it and a lot of momentum, but it's still relatively new. The cartoon's only just starting to go out on Cartoon Network, and this is the first time that a theme park has actually worked very closely in the same year of the product launch and used the theme park ride as a dimension to the marketing mix. Pretty significant.
And you found that energy source out here on the construction site, and you found it just, oh, this will work great for Chima, so.
Yeah, it just popped out of the ground, and we kind of thought, well, let's link it to Chima. Obviously, we had a bit of fun. We had a bit of fun with that, but obviously the whole the Chi orbs and the power source is pivotal to the story, and it runs through the theming and the elements. So we had a bit of fun with that, but it is going to be something that we can play around with as we grow.
And you've already got a good deal already built out here under construction, and you've got the concept art right here. If you want to, can you explain a little bit about what we're seeing right here?
Yeah, obviously it's a fantastically themed environment, and what we've done is we've taken the Splash Battle ride, which you can see at other parks, but this is a unique Splash Battle ride in the context of the theming, the interactives, and it takes you through the world of Chima. It's got indoor elements as well as outdoor elements. So we have a number of dark scenes, and we set the story in the queue line. You join Lavelle the lion to retrieve the stolen Chi orbs that Kragger has taken. And it's a lovely ride, though. It's very interactive. The kids can operate the cannons. They can splash their family on the shoreline, and they can splash back. They can splash between the boats, and they can activate targets. Very popular ride, and one that we love.
So you're pretty much guaranteed you're going to get wet on this ride?
Absolutely. and hey, we all live in Central Florida. What's wrong with getting wet? We needed a water ride.
Exactly.
Now, the presence of Lego on Cartoon Network is obvious with the show. It is a Lego cartoon. But let's talk about Cartoon Network's presence in Legoland. What kind of a presence are you going to have here in the World of Chima when it comes about? And also, will you have somewhat of a presence outside of this area of the park?
Yes to both. We're really excited about our presence within the World of Chima. There will be some branding and some screens showing content. We really just want to blend into the world. We're not trying to overpower it or create something that doesn't feel natural to the experience. Because for us, what's most important is to make sure that kids have an amazing time while they're here. And of course, we want them to come back and watch the show on our air week after week. Beyond the park expansion part, yes, we're definitely expanding our relationship further with Legoland Florida. There's lots of other elements to it. We're still building some of those out right now, but we know it's going to be an amazing long-term partnership.
I'm standing here by one of Legoland's more thrilling rides to bring you this week's travel tip in response to Courtney White of Houston, Texas, who turned to us for a bit of help. She, like so many others, wants to bring her daughter to Orlando, but believes her kid might be too afraid to handle the parks. The good news is that even with skittish kids, parks such as Legoland and the Magic Kingdom are the least likely to frighten. You may want to steer clear of big attractions, such as the one behind me. However, there are so many other things to do, you won't even notice that they've been missed. If kids are still nervous about the less dramatic exhibits, there are a couple things that might ease the anxiety. First, be very hands-on. And by that I mean physically reach out in some way, whether it's a hand holding, a palm resting on a shoulder, or a full-on embrace. Kids feel more secure when they sense you are there to physically stand in between them and any danger. Next, try distracting them. When my kids were most terrified, I talked them through the entire experience in a way that basically demanded their full attention, eye contact and all. They were unable to focus on the attraction, and unfortunately, I was as well. But when we got to the end of the ride, there was a sense of accomplishment and more willingness to try it again another time. Lastly, don't underestimate the power of bribery. It's always my last resort, but I'd be lying if I didn't admit to having used it once or twice. The idea of a reward for desired behavior can sometimes provide a sense of courage and determination like nothing else. So if there's a few expendable dollars lying around, helping your kids' fears could be a worthwhile investment.
Summer is almost here. Don't pay full price for your theme park admission tickets. Undercover Tourist ships the exact same tickets straight to your door for less than gate price. All tickets are new, authentic, and backed by one of the best refund policies. Add on your car rental to save up to 50% on your vacation package. Find the best day to visit each park along with other insider tips and planning tools at undercovertourist.com. Visit undercovertourist.com and buy your tickets today.
We're here now at the Cypress Gardens area of Legoland Florida. Now, JeniLynn, do you know what's significant about this area?
Please tell me.
Cypress Gardens used to be the name of the theme park that was here before Legoland Florida took over, and these gardens were the main draw that people came to see. And so to keep up with that tradition, to honor the tradition of Cypress Gardens, they kept the name Cypress Gardens for this area.
It's absolutely breathtaking.
Isn't it gorgeous here?
I'm glad that they saved a little bit of this. It's
Exactly.
just absolutely gorgeous.
And you know what? It's time for our weekly giveaway.
That's right. Now last week we asked you to tell us how you first heard of the show. Thank you to everyone who gave us a response. Our winner, who was chosen at random, is Haley Arnold. And she tells us, I first started watching when I got what I call Disney fever. I liked when JeniLynn went to Halloween Horror Nights. Thank you, Haley. And you guys had the best scoop on Hallow Scream and Halloween Horror Nights. After that, I was hooked. Thanks for all the best scoops. Well, and thank you, Haley, for watching.
And congratulations, we'll be sending you the Wreck-It Ralph prize pack soon. Now for this week's challenge, we want you to tell us. Now earlier, we had the whole announcement about Chima coming here to Legoland Florida.
Yes.
Now, Chima is going to be presented here in sponsorship with a certain TV network. Tell us what that TV network is.
That's right. When you send in your answer, you might be picked to receive
4 tickets to the Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex.
You're definitely going to want those.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Send in your answer by email to info@attractionsmagazine.com. You must include your full name and address. We need it all by the end of next Monday, March 25th, 2013. As always, keep in mind that you can only enter once per week and you can only win once per year.
Now, JeniLynn, we have some shout outs to take care of.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Now let's get on with it. The first one.
First one is Christopher Moore, who tells us that he loves the show and that we make a difference. Wow, Chris, that is a powerful statement. We want you to thank you for that, and we wish you a happy sales in your job with Disney Cruise Line. How awesome is that?
Pretty cool. Next, we want to say hi to Ben Mcmillan in Scotland, who watches every week and says that he learns a lot from it. Ben, best of luck on your 5th trip this way. It's an honor to be a part of your vacation plans.
And we are wishing Matthew Berman a happy birthday. It's coming up on the 28th. And we're wishing you the best, buddy, which the 28th is actually my fiance's birthday as well.
Ooh, good day all around. It's Caitlin Granby's birthday as well. Happy birthday, cutie. And thank you for your loyalty to the show. We love you.
Dennis Newman, you're the best. Thanks for coming by Ripley's to see me after Mardi Gras this past Saturday.
And lastly, we want to say hola to Carlos, Flavia, and Juliana, as well as their home in Brazil. Brazil. Thank you for your note telling us how important Orlando is to your family's annual trip. You certainly are an inspiration, and we're proud to help inspire.
Yes. Now, special thanks to Mouse Fan Travel. Let them exercise their expertise in planning your next trip, whether by land or sea. For a free quote without obligation, visit mousefantravel.com.
And much thanks to Theme Park Connection, where you can buy, sell, and trade theme park items. Visit the warehouse in Winter Garden or online at themeparkconnection.com.
We're also thankful to Undercover Tourist, our recommended supplier of online discount tickets to Disney World, Universal, and other Orlando area attractions. For more information, visit undercovertourist.com. Please let our sponsors know that you appreciate them. We couldn't have a show without them.
That's right. Also, don't forget that you can watch the show each and every week on YouTube, iTunes, and Bright House Cable.
You can also like us on Facebook, and we hope you'll follow us on Twitter too.
Don't forget to visit attractionsmagazine.com for news and videos throughout the week, and subscribe to the magazine itself. It's available in print on the Nook, online, and in our iPhone and iPad apps. Our new spring edition is available, and the new issue features a guide to eating and drinking around Epcot's World Showcase.
Nice.
Hey, a look inside Give Kids the World Village, Orlando Magic Shows, and much more.
And for everyone who just can't get enough of Orlando Attractions Magazine, we now have t-shirts, mugs, bags, and a few other things available for purchase online. Simply head to Zazzle.com/attractions to get your very own Attractions Magazine items. Now, you know what? I want to go write something real quick before we close the show, so let's go write something.
Absolutely.
So that wraps it for this week's episode of the show. It's all over but the crying, JeniLynn.
Is this the part where I'm supposed to cry on cue?
Well, you'll be crying when I beat your score on the Lost Kingdom Adventure ride.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah, get your hanky out, buddy, because I'm the shooting ride champion. Buzz Lightyear, Men in Black, or Lost Kingdom Adventure, I have you beat.
Okay, all right then. Well, we'll see you all next week, but we're going to go battle.
Hey, thanks. We can't leave yet. We have to tell everyone.
Watch me beat you, yeah.
Like that's going to happen.
What?
No, we have to tell everyone to go out there and
Have fun. You're going down. All right, you're going down. I'm telling you, I'm good at these shooting games. Go right ahead. Ladies first.
All talk things. Wait.
Yeah, right this way.
Oh.
Charlie's Angels. Spiders. I hate spiders.
Oh no, I'm losing. I'm losing. Oh my gosh!
You all right?
Things are falling on me. One. Ah, snap.
29,000, 25,000.
All right.
You put up a good fight.
I'm the one that has to pull out the hanky. The crying may now commence.
All right, that's okay. We're all winners here. We're all winners.
Oh, look at the good sportsmanship.
You have to buy the right photo.
Secret blooper of the week.
It's a pretty busy day. I have feel it.
What is it with our show and dragons?
I know, right? I'm feeling a recurring theme here.
Yeah.
We got dragons at Disney, dragons in Legoland. Woo! Next comes dueling dragons at Universal. Jackie, what does my hair look like? Is it...
Hold on a second. Your hair. There we go. Okay.
Right.
All right, we're out here outside. We are going over this again.